I don't understand. I guess something about a concussion again. Maybe Ben hit him to take over his league team so he could play frisbee. I don't know. Let's start without him, and hopefully we can do this as best as we can. Welcome, guys, to week 2 of Camp Sports. It's crazy that it's gone by so fast. Welcome to 250C, but not exactly in 250C. And I'm your host today because Yechiel is unfortunately injured and out for this week. But hopefully he will have a refuah shalema, and he will be joining us very, very soon for next week's installment. I'd like to pass it off to our resident sports analyst, Yosef Mesinter, to give us some insights into this week's plays.
Thanks, guys.
Just me.
We are at the end of the first full week of sports in the 2024 league season. It's been a great start so far. No teams winless. Well, no teams undefeated as of Sunday, as Aaron Kraut lost that title to yours truly in football. On the other hand, though, what's with their name? The Miserable? It's just that. We've heard a lot from Rabbi Green about Kraut being mediocre. Well, Miserable's a new one. We'll see if Rabbi Green starts mentioning it after Shachris. In other news, Shai played a phenomenal game of soccer, running around like Lionel Messi, and all of a sudden fell down looking like Joe Biden. Completely wiped out. Really bad. Crab was out for 2 days until it got better. We had rain on Tuesday, but most were able to play through it, unlike the Baltimore Orioles, who had to take a break in the middle of their loss to the Chicago Cubs. Why is it whenever Camp Sports go, there's a loss? Maybe Rabbi Zucker davening or something? However, we did have a nice Kumsitz at Camden Yards, which was sorely missed on the Tuesday games, which could have used the break. In other news, Rabbi Green had pledged that this year there would be no subs in games, and yet Ben Spanger coming in to fill in for Yechiel Hyman after Ben Spanger concussed Yechiel Hyman in davening. However, I do find it a little bit odd that Yechiel, who made the schedule, made sure to give Ben Spanger multiple Frisbee games in 1 week. But maybe I'm just grasping at straws and nothing is really there. Beyond that, it's been a phenomenal first week and looking forward to seeing what we come up with next week.
All right, thank you so much, Yosef, for those valuable insights. Looking forward to what you have to say about next week's sports game. I wish Yechiel was here. He could maybe speak to some of these accusations regarding the Frisbee games and Ben Spanger. Maybe some old 250C rivalry is why he took him out. That's my personal theory. And now, let's see a couple of highlights from this week's various activities, ranging from Super Seder to Kumsitzes in the rain, as Yosef said, and even to Hershey Park.
This guy's ready.
I was born ready. I'm camera shy.
Testing, 1, 2, 3.
I'm never
1, 2, 3,
camera
1, 2,
shy.
3.
I'm always camera active.
Oh, you know he's recording, right?
Oh shoot,
He's
this
cut-
is recording?
Yeah, he's
Hey, what's up? Hey.
How you doing? So we're supposed to talk about what? Capture the Counselor?
So we
Oh,
had
yeah.
Capture the Counselor
Yeah.
this week, Tuesday night, great night activity.
I think so.
Why don't you tell us about that, sir?
Well, we had counselors that for about 10-15 minutes were hiding in places. It was 2 hours. I was sweating. Next thing you know, campers running after them, jumping into dumpsters, I think, on top of some roofs. I don't even know how they got there, but next thing you know, they're jumping all over the place. Where else were they going?
They're going on the storage units, in the crates, in the barrels, literally anywhere they could find. The dumpster.
The floor, sitting on a nice chair, learning on the side, in the middle of the open. That's a great place to hide.
Clayton Winden actually, he had the best hiding spot and the best word.
And what?
And
Oh, not
And-
because?
the best word because he had the best hiding spot and was the word.
Oh, that's a good word. What was the phrase, by the way?
If you miss the bus, we will leave you there. And no deed goes unpaid. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
Rabbi Zucker.
Thank you.
That's it?
You were done.
Guys, my phone died. Can we go out yet? I'm supposed to have like a chavrusa. Spanjay said something about 3 teams winning. Did 3 teams win yet? Are we done? It's hot. Can we go?
And now for everybody's favorite portion, let's pass it off to Yosef Masinter, our resident analyst in the field, to speak to this week's Camper of the Week. Take it away, Yosef.
It is your weekly Meet a Random Camper brought to you by Geico. We can't help you when there is a rain delay at Camden Yards, but we can help you save money on car insurance. Go to geico.com to switch and save today alongside Rafi Kaplan. Rafi, it's been a fun first week of sports here. What have your thoughts been so far?
I'm on Kraut's team, Team 1. We're currently 7-2, which is pretty good. Thank you for giving us our first loss.
Oh, absolutely, my pleasure. What's up with your team name? The Miserable? What's Pshat?
I don't know. Shot was first day of camp. We're like all miserable because it was like burning hot, and no one remember this being this hot from previous years. So Kraut's like, all right, we're all miserable. Miserable on me, miserable on 3, 1, 2, 3.
Certainly a unique story of how to come up with the team name. Rafi, what was your sports highlight this week? Obviously, I know that losing to me was probably one up there in the Mount Rushmore.
Definitely not. It was probably like the lowest part of it. My highlight was...
Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. Yechiel and Josh, it's back to you.
Again, Masinter, it's just me. Yechiel is not here. Plus, why are you cutting Rafi off like that? I wanted to hear what he had to say. Please, next time, actually, let's have the campers speak. That's why we have guest campers, to hear what they have to say. Thank you all for listening. That's a wrap for this week. Camp Sports Week 2 highlights. Hopefully next week back with Yechiel Hyman and Josh Kogel live from 250C. Have a great Shabbos, guys. Testakatou.